they were shipped chassis up to the McLaughlin family in Toronto, and they were carriage makers, and then they were carriage and car body makers. And the cars got pretty popular in England because they could be shipped to England as a British Empire product because they were finished in Toronto. And GM finally bought the whole thing. And they still have a plant up there. I think they still make Buicks there.
Wow.
This was made in '32, which was a year on down year for the car business. And everything works on it. Good headlights, mechanical brakes. And,
What size motor is it?
it's a straight 8, I think it is. Probably a 248. The straight 8 wasn't real big. A lot of chrome, a lot of lights. It's dark up in Canada.
Look how they keep the mirror on.
Yes.
Yeah.
Packard had 2 standard head ornaments. This was one called the Goddess of Speed, or Simcoe.
Oh, is that right?
There was Simcoe, the girl with the rolling tongue. And then the other is on this white car. It's a cormorant. And I was talking, yeah, cormorant. And I was talking to somebody once from the Midwest, and I said, why would a Detroit company have a water bird from the West Coast? I was in San Diego.
Convertible
As a
sedan.
hood ornament. And he said, oh, we've got lots of cormorants in the Great Lakes. I didn't know that. And I haven't been back there to verify it. Anyway, this car is a 100-point car.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, we took it to Pebble Beach here for us. And those Concords elegant. The only way they can select the car is to find something wrong, you know. They look for everything. They take points off. This had no points taken off. It's a 100-point car.
Oh.
And it won the ribbon of Concord.
Yeah, very nice. Woodwork.
Yeah, you can see all the screws are fitted the same way. That's made of teak. And this dual cowl, the back piece can roll up down their own windshield. One thing I never understood in most of the British cars, Rolls and Bentleys, the radio's back here. Well, supposing that you're rich and you're being driven in this car, you know.
Oh, you're back here more than up there.
Yeah, so the chauffeur turns the radio wants you to hear it back here. Probably deafen the chauffeur. And they had the technology then, you know, they could have put speakers back here, just wired. I don't think that was a big deal.
I think so.
And anyway, that's how they did it.
It's luxury. There's fine.
And this car, I always thought it like it could be the fire chief's car.
Heck yeah.
But it's got
The red light on.
It's got the best example of rumble seat I've ever seen on this side. You can see the steps there.
Oh, yeah.
You can see if that young lady wanted to ride in the rumble seat, you take her back, and she'd step there. There's a step lower. There, and there's moving there.
I say put her down here. And golf club,
That's called the golf club door. And a lot of people wonder, but they see those clothes, say, what's that little door for? What was it called? Golf club.
a golf club little compartment.
I was saying if you were going to ride the rumble seat, I'd take your hand and you'd step here, there's a step, and then you step here, and then you step into the rumble seat.
Oh, I was wondering how the people got in. Now that makes sense.
Yeah, so there's another step there. And then there's also a rack there you can put a trunk on, like is on the Buick.
Yeah, it just goes down.
A lot of people, wealthy people, would go on a cruise
Oh, is
and
that?
stay at a fine hotel, and they'd have the trunk taken up to their stateroom.
What year did you What's him showing? Oh, that's him standing there.
Beautiful.
A lot of work. Just doing that. That's a lot of work.
And most of these, I think every car in this room except the Inwood runs.
2,700 bucks. You can have it.
Yeah.
2,700 you buy it.
Yeah. Here's a good example of a trunk.
This is pretty impressive.
I don't know who owned this. I'm thinking maybe it was somebody that sold jewelry or maybe dental equipment or something, because they got all these little boxes and all.
Yeah, all the compartments.
And that certainly wasn't inexpensive to make. Of course, this all closes up and you can lock
This one
it.
has a lock on it too.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so I just wonder, I don't know who owned this. That came with the car.
Can we start this?
No, well, this car will run, we cut it out.
What?
Well, yeah, last year we took it to the
Question.
place everything.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they have a concrete.
Car's got a cool finish on it.
And they have a concrete
Soft.
building, they have to have an arch, and then to drive the cars through the arch, so you gotta run.
Oh.
They do it on a flatbed.
Oh, I see.
And,
Solid partner?
it's got a little two-cylinder engine, horizontally. This is just a junction box.
Oh, is
And you gotta crank it to start it.
Yeah, it looks like
This is made in Cincinnati. Shortly after the turn of the century.
16 cylinders.
And, they made this model a number of years. They made
I
some
like
with
how they
truck
offset
body
it
on
with
it.
the red.
And then this company, later on they bought their engines from Lycoming or Continental. And they made trucks and fire engines. as later
Factory
on.
price $4,495.
Museum up in,
3 of this model.
just north of Sacramento.
3-speed, 4-shift.
It's just a flatbed truck. It's got a Lycoming engine.
So these about.
Two cylinders, crank it. Yeah, we have this running, and you've got to compete, you've got to be able to drive it through the archway. That's the run. And are you an animal lover? You know, there was an animal lover that invented a very important transportation device,
Oh, really?
Dr. John Dunlop. He was a veterinarian, and he invented the pneumatic tire.
Oh, did he?
Before that, tires were like this, all
Hard.
rubber.
Solid part.
And he was making his rounds in Scotland on a bicycle with tires like that. And he invented the pneumatic tire.
You got a tire being done?
Lincoln V12.
1890.
6,000 pounds almost.
He done lost tires, the brand is still around.
What are you doing?
He got backwards and set up the company. Well, this is the most valuable car we have, I think. This is Stutz.
No, it's not.
It's a Stutz with a rubber body. And Harry Stutz had racing cars in Indianapolis and all during the early days. He had a big team of racers. Big expensive cars.
Pierce Arrow Town Car.
1930. This has
Straight 8 L head.
hydraulic brakes, a big straight 8 engine, double overhead cam.
385 cubic inches. 4-wheel mechanical brakes.
Aviator in World War I. And I guess, and he was a very good engineer too, and I guess he was standing in Paris in the rain about 1919 after the war was over. And he said something like, I don't like the cars we have because if they have these collapsible tops, they leak, and it rains a lot in Western Europe. If it's a solid top, it's too heavy, and the car is top heavy, and cuts too much wind. I'm going to develop a car body that defeats all of those problems. And this is one of the few, only one I've ever seen, it's a Wayman body. He patented this thing. He used the same fabric that would hold up a plane in those years.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah, and then there's a tube, and then your fabric for cameras looking out the door. And so he used mostly wood, a lot of birch wood, steamed and padded the top, and made these bodies. And this is the only one I've ever seen. I read about it in another book on how to do that. And it doesn't rattle, and it's light. They also didn't last all that long. But he patented that, and he had a factory in Indianapolis. I think because Stutz, Harry Stutz was in ill health, and Moscovitz from the old Austro-Hungarian Empire was running Stutz. And he liked the wing bodies. So if you went to a high-priced, Cadillac or Stutz, and ordered a car, they would ship the chassis.
There you have it. Private room, Automobile Driving Museum, El Segundo, California. private tour. I'm Daniel reporting live.